snap on a lot of them. Take a why can't you picture?
Good morning, everybody. Molly's dressed up nice.
But am I though?
She got her puffer vest on.
Yeah.
And hat.
But if you take a close look, these are my bedtime jogger.
Okay.
And they have
Oh, okay. Never mind.
bleach splatter.
That's the Holly we all know and love. Never mind. She's not dressed up nice.
Made you look though. Made you look.
Let's see here. I wonder if I can see people's names today. Nope.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a problem there, huh? I thought maybe it was just a one-day glitch, but apparently not.
Do you want me to get my laptop so that you can?
No, it doesn't matter. It's not that much. It's just I would rather. I can't put them on the screen. It's probably I don't know. Reach out to customer support there. Let's take a picture of it so I can show them. There we go. Well, good morning to everybody who's there.
Sorry, buddy.
You know, there's something else I need to do today. You know, something else for me to tinker with. Let's see. All right. Recorder's going. Oopsie. Recorder's going. Very good. It was going. I just pushed the wrong button. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Settings. Good Monday morning to you, everybody. Happy Veterans Day to everyone. And thanks to all who have served during their lifetime. We appreciate you. And thanks for hanging out with us on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work. For those of you who do have to work today, there are still several out there having to work. Getting you to school, because yes, there is school today. Getting you home from work. For you night shift warriors out there, we are glad you are with us on this Monday. Josh and Holly with you. We got a lot to get to. Weekend recap, of course. We'll check in on Holly's locks, see how those did. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't even checked, so I need to get a final report on Holly's locks. But I know she missed the first one. I do know she hit one this week, which is better than last week when she was 0 for. So I know she did hit at least one this week on Holly's locks. We've got your birthdays coming up from the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and today birthday. So turn those in. Call anytime at 728-1320. Would love to hear from you with those. We'll play games later. Name that tune, stupid, silly stat, and whatever else we manage to get into over the next 2 hours. We're here until 8:30. Current temperature check outside the Thunder Studios, 59 degrees. A little fog on my way in this morning. We're going to hit 70 today. Cloudy early, more sun throughout the day. And then a calm wind early, becoming more northwesterly at around 5 miles an hour later. Today, 42 overnight tonight. And then we got a little bit of a cooling trend ahead, but still no freezing temperatures, which is great news. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Speaking of good news, Christmas sales galore at Wisteria Hill Boutique. Be sure to put it on your calendar to stop on by and see them and do some Christmas shopping at a great local boutique at 205 South Woodland Street there near the square in downtown Manchester. On that note, I do believe it's time for me to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning. Corn cob eater is my favorite.
That's the new favorite?
Yeah.
Well, make sure to keep that on the introduction list. Happy Veterans Day to you, everybody.
hear this song and I see the Sandlot.
It's a Sandlot, yeah. Ray Charles, you can't.
The fireworks scene.
It's more of a summer song to me, but it fits good today. Yes, Georgia did lose this weekend. That's one of the Holly's locks that I know she got.
And you and Trey gave me a hard time about that when they're like Ole Miss over.
I didn't. I thought it would be a good game, but I didn't think they'd beat them like that. If you're just joining us on the cameras, for whatever reason, again today I'm having issues seeing who is who, so I'm sorry. I won't post the. I won't be able to post you inside the video today. I'm gonna contact customer service, I guess, today on this software and see what's wrong with it. But if you comment from YouTube, I can. That's why I feel like it's a Facebook issue, because I can see the YouTube.
Yeah.
But Facebook's glitchy, man. When it gets glitchy, good luck getting it fixed, because you can't talk to nobody up there. Unless you want to be a member. I got an offer from them if I want to be a member of something that they do.
Like the blue check?
Yeah. I could. They really wanted me to be a part of that. For $499 a month. They would really like for me to be a part of that.
Oh,
I was like, okay.
Who do they think we are?
I'm gonna pass on that.
Winona Judd?
Naomi Judd.
Hey, I always say Winona.
It's Naomi. All right. You see a veteran today, think a veteran. It is Veterans Day. There's pictures from the Veterans Day parade and ceremony. That was on Saturday. And Tiffany was there. There's pictures of that on our Facebook page. Check it out, facebook.com. Search for Thunder Radio. And be sure to give us a follow while you're over there. Other comings and goings. Of course, today is Veterans Day. A lot of the schools have Veterans Day programming today.
I know Hillsborough Elementary does this morning.
Yeah, several have them.
College Street does this afternoon. I think at 1 or 1:30.
So I know a lot of veterans will head out to those respective schools and be a part of that. So hope everyone has a good time at those. We are 8 days away from tipping off high school basketball. That is happening next Tuesday. We were there yesterday for the season ticket sales event, and Holly played a little one-on-one with Olivia Vincent. So I'll be sure to release that video later.
She's very fast. She got in my head. I was at least keeping up with her, but she got around me so fast.
You were not keeping up with her. No. What was funny about it, we were there. Holly was taking pictures for some things, and
I look more athletic in my own mind.
This is where she's like, I could be a hockey player. I could be a boxer. I could be a whatever. And then she learned yesterday she cannot. So I was there. I was installing a new sign on our broadcast table. Good. And so I was there and I was watching, and I was like, Holly, why don't you play a little one-on-one with Olivia there? And she was very kind, because she could have made Holly look way worse. And that's what I wanted.
I heard her dad say before we started, I heard her dad say, don't hurt her.
But I was like, no, hurt her.
Josh?
I wanted her to make you look as bad as possible.
For the love of my life right here, you guys.
For the video
I'm
purposes.
A very lucky lady.
For video purposes, I wanted to see that. And she was very kind. And what's funny is...
Well, her dad told her not to hurt me.
Yeah. What's funny is I sent that video to the kids later. And I was like, your mama tried to play a little one-on-one with a college basketball player here. And the boy, without even being there, the boy one was like, it's like a cat playing with a mouse. Like she was not trying hard.
I thought I did pretty good, but the thing that was most humbling was how out of breath I was. I defended her 2 times.
Yeah, Livy got the ball, scored twice.
It was very quick. Yeah. It was nothing, how many seconds of 20 seconds?
Total, 20, 30, maybe, with a little break between.
And when I got done, I couldn't catch my breath. I was breathing so hard, and I was like, good Lord, I feel like I've ran sprints. I hardly...
She was doubled over there.
I didn't run at all, But
No.
I was like, okay, you guys, I'm going to see you guys later. And I put my camera bag on and I walked to the car and I sat out in the car for a good 3 or 4 minutes, just chugging water, just trying to get my breath. I could see my vision had gone a little fuzzy. And I'm like, I need to sit here a minute because now I have a whole new respect for how the sprinting they have to do up and down the court.
The
That's a
level-
lot of
The
running.
level of physical
Oh
shape
my
that they're in.
gosh.
And then you take the level of physical shape they're in versus the level of physical shape you're in. And it really is quite the opposite.
I would have liked to have played longer to see if I could have,
figured it out.
gotten a little, like, I have never.
Holly, again, she was giving you about 30%.
Okay, well, I would like to have 30% a little longer. If I could catch my breath.
So anyway, she did that yesterday. I've got a video. I'm going to put it on the Carmine Family Dental cameras if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube during the break, during the next break. So y'all head on over there and watch that. So that's 8 days away. Siegel at home at 6 o'clock on Tuesday the 19th. We are 17 days away from Thanksgiving. That's hard to believe.
Golly.
I know. When it's 75 and mild out there during the day, it doesn't feel like we're middle of November now.
Yeah.
I'll
take it though.
It's going to be
That's
a little cooler
win.
this week. I'll give you all, but still not bad. We are 19 days away from the Manchester Christmas Parade. That is Saturday the 30th for those of you looking for that. And we are 35 days away from the Thunder Radio morning show's 5 days of giving, which will be our last 5 days before our Christmas break. We have some really big prizes. It was a huge hit last year. So be sure to be.
We'll have guest host on that week.
Did we do guest host that week? I don't think so.
Right?
No, we did guest host the next week.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do the 5 days of giving the week of the 16th of December. 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. We do 5 days of giving that week. And then the next week, I think the week of Christmas, we do guest hosts for a few days.
Fun times. I've gotten all of the gifts that I have purchased.
Yeah, Holly's already got stuff wrapped and
It's
under the
wrapped
tree at
and
our
under the
house.
tree. Like I'm so close to being done with Christmas shopping.
Well, let me just fire up the old Christmas music over here. Y'all ready for Mariah Carey? Christmas Trap will be lit this year.
I like Christmas
I've already done some
trap.
research on some new Christmas trap mixes.
Okay.
I know there's no cussing in Christmas Trap, or at least there shouldn't be, but I always want to listen to it all the way through when I go looking just to make sure. And let's make sure they've not mixed in like Ludacris with this Christmas Trap or something.
Christy says we're tiny on her phone.
Oh, I don't know. We're not tiny on my phone. I don't think. I looked a minute ago. We're normal size. She's talking about the video. So I think there are Facebook issues right now, but we're normal on my phone. Christy, it's your phone.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah, we were just having issues with the video side of things. Well, hopefully you get that fixed because I'm going to show this video of Holly trying to play basketball in a minute. It's pretty funny.
It ain't that. I mean, I
You
didn't
can hear me in
fall.
the background saying, break her ankles.
I feel like, after I got done, one of our friends, Hattie said, it's a win if you didn't fall. And I concur with Hattie.
That's true.
Also, I had gotten really hot in there. Like, I had long sleeves and I don't usually get hot, but for some reason I was just like really sweating in the gym. And as I'm playing Olivia in basketball and had my arms up, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like my deodorant's no longer working and I think I stink. And so I didn't, I don't know. I felt like I wasn't extending my hand. I felt like I was doing like a T-Rex guard instead of a full extended guard. I was a little unsure of myself.
Then you would have got her. Not that she's 7 inches taller than
She
you.
would. No, but you squat down sometimes when you dribble. She don't dribble standing straight up. I should have blinded her with my onion pits.
You got to use what you can use, Oh, Holly. All right. I think some people are having issues on the video side, but I don't think it's us. I think there are some issues with us. I think they're having issues.
Yeah, Trey said he can't
but it's not.
hear or see anything.
I think it's a Facebook mobile problem, maybe, because I don't again,
Jer said it's loud and clear in Phoenix.
shout out. Yeah, so I think it's just a mix of maybe some issues with Facebook Mobile. Again, when we get the comments, I'm seeing all your comments. I just don't know who's making them. So I don't know. It's either an issue with Facebook or my StreamYard software or both. But I do believe we're on, and I can watch it on my phone. So if you're having issues, just maybe reset your Facebook Mobile, hard restart that, and see if that helps. Update it. All right. Anything else here before we hit the break?
No, I don't reckon.
All right.
It was a great night at Prater's Saturday. It was a
Yeah, I think the girls basketball team made I think they made upwards of $15,000 on their auction. It was a good night.
Yeah.
So
They had a lot of good things it was a good turnout. The food was delicious.
that was good. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's all I wanted to do.
You sure?
Yeah,
All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Emsella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. So if you're trying to play basketball out there with somebody you're not really belong on the floor with, and you got urinary incontinence, that's going to be a problem. You may have to change pants. No, not if you got the proper treatments. Dr. Van Winkle can help. Emsella treatments. These are non-invasive in-office treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Emsella treatments.
All right, here's Olivia School and Holly in the basketball. Break your ankles.
No, that my feet look quick.
No, they don't.
Olivia's
taking it easy. She's lean. Yeah, let's watch that again. She's not even trying. Break your ankles. It's like she's playing with like a 5-year-old who came out there on the floor. Olivia's taking it easy. You want to play with me? Yes. I mean, granted, she's very good. But I mean, pretty much anybody on the team would have done the same thing to her. But she picked the best one. Who are you messaging so vigorously? Your boyfriend?
None of your business.
It's her boyfriend. I knew it.
He says I look good playing basketball, so
Quite the athlete.
that's what he says I look like. Quite the athlete.
Quite the athlete. Yeah. Do the Prater's menu when we come back?
Yes, sir.
Good, Holly. Good. Let everybody know what we got. Today is Monday. See, I can't see the comments, but somebody said headed to Toronto Wednesday for a concert. I know that's JC. It's got to be. Tell me who it is.
JC.
I know my people. For anybody who missed Holly playing basketball, here it is again.
Kevin said Holly needs to keep her back straight.
Yeah, I know.
Knees
Break her ankles.
and hands up.
Hang on, let me get the banner off.
Olivia's
the page
taking
so
it
you can see her feet better. The morning show banner is hot. Okay, let's try that again. Now, watch them feet come up off the ground when she leans one side or the other.
Break her ankles.
What do you mean comes off the ground?
Like you look
Olivia's
over
taking
your
it
weight
easy.
is outside of your knees, so you get way over here and way over
She's
here.
tall. I had to. She's really long and her.
I mean, she would have done the same thing to me. I wouldn't go out there and let her. Onion pitch would have been a good defense. Break her ankles. That's love right there. 100. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
It's always the commentary.
I'm gonna post that to TikTok later and say, "How's her husband gonna yell that?"
Right. Then people are gonna be like, well, "What is this even? What is this JV basketball?"
I have never ever been on a basketball team in my entire life. Not even one of them little pee-wee basketball leagues.
Shout out Gary Prater watching in this morning.
Everybody in my family has been on a basketball team, except for me and my mom.
You were on a team once. I saw a video. No, that was just y'all playing on like a street court. And Holly looked like Stanley from The Office going up down the side of the court like this. My ankles comment got flagged and I had to remove it. Who said who? Are you serious?
Say what?
Somebody said their ankles comment got flagged. Who said that? Brian. Are you serious? You never know with Facebook. Here we go.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Yes, it is Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to have you with us. Getting you to work, getting you to school. Home from work for you night shift warriors out there. We are glad to have you with us on this Veterans Day. So we were during the break. Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. During the break, we were showing Holly's video for trying to play basketball with Olivia Vinson. And, you know, she's a very good high school basketball player. She's signing with Lipscomb on Thursday, so she's going to be a D1 player, and Holly's not. So somebody on our Facebook said something about breaking ankles, and it got flagged by Facebook. You can't have any fun on this platform anymore. What's happened is the AI is broken. We a lot of our news stories get flagged and removed. The news stories, just basic news stories like city board to meet Tuesday. Nope. Get that out of here. Misleading. I mean, to be fair, it was misleading. They didn't meet for a while, you know. But that was what it was. What's happening. You know, all these stories were getting removed, and we're having to file like what are they called? Appeals or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Holly. What's happening at Prater's today? For lunch, 11 to 2.
I know folks who just every Monday they go to Prater's because they like the Monday menu so much. Today you got hamburger steak, spaghetti, chicken tenders, smoked pulled pork, red parm potatoes, sweet baby carrots, green beans, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Head up to Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway and get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. You can also get that to go if you're in a hurry, want to get back to the job site and just eat it there. That's fine. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway. Stop.
You locked up on me.
I did.
You said, what?
I had a glitch.
It's a little bit of a glitch.
It's fine.
Well, y'all try it out. It's always good. I sometimes will get it to go because I need to come back and work and get the to-go cup. And you cannot go to a fast food restaurant and get a combo meal for that. And this food's way better. So do that today. 620 Woodbury Highway. All right. And also, they're Thanksgiving orders. He's still taking Thanksgiving orders for Thanksgiving. So want him to do the smoked turkeys for you. He'll have it ready for you. Pick it up Thanksgiving morning and serve at your house. So talk to them about that up at Prater's. Give them an ask, and they'll give them a little inquiry. What are we doing here?
Let's see. I've got weekend recap.
Uh-huh.
Nothing really in our lives, I don't think, happened.
Yeah, we've already recapped Holly trying to play basketball.
I wasn't trying. I was playing. You can take the trying out.
Yeah, it was I mean, it was an effort. It was an effort. I mean, would you want to go back and do it again?
Yeah.
I was a little scared. I wanted to do a whole production of it, like get some.
We can arrange
get
that.
some lav mics and mic y'all up, and then just.
Oh yeah.
And then produce it and put it together. But I don't know that you could have made it any longer than you played anyway. We would have lav mic audio of Holly puking in a garbage can in the corner of the court.
I puked in a trash barrel on the way over.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you would be doing. So I don't know that there's much more we could have done.
Well,
like one-on-one versus each player, one possession, and see if you got any stops.
I could. No, I know I could have touched the ball and made somebody drop it. Somebody on the team, I could do that too. I know. I feel like I could, in one possession. Yeah, I feel like I could take somebody on the team I'm better than.
I don't think so. Nope. I don't think so. But again, your willingness to be confident is good. High school football lost on Friday, so their season wraps up. That was at Mountain Juliet. It's a good game.
Good game.
Officiating was something. I'm not a big fan of blaming the officials, but they certainly didn't help.
Yeah.
There was plenty of things Coffee County could have done, I'm sure, better. And Mount Juliet's got some good players. They finished 9-1 for a reason, but they were out there with them. They were within 6 there early in the fourth quarter. Just couldn't pull it out. 22-10, the final score. That wraps up football season for us and our coverage. We thank all of our sponsors that were part of that. They were just, I'm telling you, I'm a little bit like Holly here with my confidence in our coverage. Maybe I don't want it to sound braggadocio, but find me an AM radio station in the country that has as many sponsor support and as good a coverage from 6 p.m. to the end of the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're going to find one, maybe a handful or less. I just feel like we do it well. Also, yes. But so we turn our attention to high school basketball next week. As I mentioned, we got middle school basketball tonight at home at 6. Westwood's got Eagleville.
So a little happenings over the weekend. I told you we were going to talk about the Zach Bryan thing.
Holly gave me a little heads up here on this.
But you probably didn't look into that at all.
Well,
did
you gave me a lot of the background. And I feel like I needed to. Holly's basketball nickname is Kitten, the way she was batting at that ball. Zach Bryan.
What'd I say?
You may have said Zach Bryan, but in my head, I've processed that as Zach Brown.
Okay.
But there are so many Zachs.
Okay, so I saw this guy posted about, golly, I wish I could find it. So Zach Bryan, not to be confused with Luke Bryan, who's not to be confused with Luke Combs, was dating Brianna Chicken Fry.
But name is Brianna Chicken Fry.
But he's not the one who sings Chicken Fried.
That's Zach Brown.
That's Zach Brown, not to be confused with Kane Brown. And that's how I feel about these. Like when you say,
but no, you notice nobody mentioned Luke Shelton. That's Holly's like, ain't Luke Bryan and Blake Shelton the same person?
So when someone says Luke Bryan or Blake Shelton, I have to stop and like
she don't know
physically
which one's which.
Close my eyes, and I know one of them is the pecan farmer, and the other one
Peanuts
left Miranda Lambert.
Peanut farmer,
and those are the two guys. And I could not take a list of their songs and put them in the correct who sings what because
you can't.
I can't tell the difference.
Anyway,
like,
back to this.
Looking at them, I can, but just I don't know. So apparently,
Zach Bryan,
he and his girlfriend Brianna Chicken Fry broke up.
What a name!
And
I thought she was joking when she told me that girl's name.
And she went on a podcast. I think it was with the Barstool guys, the Portnoy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Basically saying that he offered her a great deal of money to not talk about their relationship.
I probably would have took it.
Mum's the word.
Yeah, like, okay, I won't talk about it, but just run that price tag up, man. Like NDAs. I'll sign this NDA and you give me this money and then we'll call it a day.
She didn't. She is telling it all because apparently he behaved like a turd head while they were dating. He didn't want her to, he basically wanted her to sit on the couch and wait for him to get home, and not have any kind of social life
according to
her, for her, and she says that one time they had gotten into, she woke up, went downstairs to make breakfast or something, and was just watching TikTok and I
don't know what she's doing there. I mean, they ain't married.
The Morgan Wallen song,
Last night we let the liquor talk. She was singing that, and he heard it, and from what she's saying, allegedly, she says she's got text receipts of stuff like this. So I feel like because the scorned ex-lovers sometimes can be a little over exaggerative.
Oh yeah, and I feel like she would have to be pretty confident in her
Yes.
to go on a podcast and blast him like that. Like, you better be telling the truth. Any hootie, he apparently got really mad and told her
That she was singing.
how dare you sing
She was singing Morgan Wallen's song.
how dare you sing another man's song in my house, under my roof that I pay for. So now people are trolling. It was not
Zach Bryan.
not Chris Brown. That's what I was trying.
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. Like the Bruins, they were walking through like the tunnel or going around different employees, and they were singing the song, just trolling.
The hockey Bruins
Yeah,
with their Canadian accents were walking around.
yeah.
Nice.
And
Or whatever accents they
is there
got.
another Bruins?
No, I was making sure that's what we're talking about. Because like with the Predators, they're the Nashville Predators, but not one of them sounds like they from Nashville. I get these liners from them,
Yeah,
telling you're listening to Predators hockey
yeah.
on Thunder Radio. That they're all, they're Russian, they're Canadian. Like none of them are, have just a
I
standard
understood
accent.
all these guys.
I wonder if they may have some Bostonians there. I don't know, or some.
It looked like they had
American-born
also
players.
interviewed members of the staff. I don't know. But someone commented or made a TikTok or something that Morgan Wallen should bring that girl out on stage as a special guest to sing that song.
That would be funny.
And I think that would be a hilarious level of trolling.
I love good trolling. I aspire to be a professional level troll one day. I don't have the money for it yet.
I believe Zach Bryan, that's his name, right?
Yes.
Zach Bryan is the guy that was married before, and his wife was in the military, and had an extramarital affair and sent her divorce papers, mailed them over to her. I think she was deployed at the time.
Happy Veterans Day to her.
So
He sounds like a real winner, this Zach Bryan fella. I mean, I like his music, but that'll make you like it a little less.
he sings something in the orange.
That's something in the orange, yeah.
I like that song.
Oklahoma Smoke Show. Some of this, he got some pretty good ones. But apparently he's not a very pleasant person.
Okay, so my mom sent me this text that said, "What about Travis Kelce breaking that guy's phone?" It was Jason Kelce that broke the guy's phone.
That was a couple weeks ago.
He had made a comment about Travis,
Yeah.
but it was Jason Kelce that broke the phone.
Yeah.
And I say, keep your mouth shut
Yeah.
and stay out of people's. Just don't put your phone
Don't put
in
your phone in my
people's
face.
faces while you're disrespecting my family. That guy got paid to move big men for a living. What are you doing?
What do you think you're
He
gonna
will
do?
break you. You're lucky the phone is all that got broke.
Right?
I'm on Team Jason here. Like, stay out of my face. Don't disrespect my family.
Speaking of trolling, did you see where Donald Trump offered to pay Kamala Harris's campaign bill because she's $20 million in debt?
How much was her
She had $1 billion.
$1 billion?
She had $1 billion. I'm blown away by this. $1 billion that she blew through in 3 months. Like, this is not a 2-year-long campaign. She blew through $1 billion in 3 months and then ran 20 million in the hole. And we wanted her to run the country.
You wanted to run the country?
So Trump gets on Twitter and he's like, "It's time for unity. I'm willing to pay for Kamala's campaign debt there. We'll take care of it." And that's my level of troll right there. Yeah, a lot of it was Biden's money. That's true. But she did raise some, and some people on her team raised some. But I don't know how I don't know how it's even possible to spend $1 billion in 3 months. I think I saw where 59 million was on staffing, and Trump spent 9 million on
It's
staffing.
a big staff.
I know. You're inappropriate and out of control. All right, we're time for a break. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. All right, we have got Somebody said it's a lot of wine. She seems to be, All right. Weather forecast, 70 degrees today. We got clouds early, clearing out later in the day. 42 overnight tonight. So that's a little, see that overnight temperatures are going to drop back to a little more normal for this time of year. We've been in the, mid to upper 50s. Tuesday, sunny, around 65. We see a rain chance Wednesday into Wednesday night, 64 on Wednesday, a 70% chance of rain Wednesday night. Look, we did not get the rain this weekend we were promised at all, so hopefully we'll get some Wednesday night. And then cooler for a couple of days, Thursday 62, Friday 62, so much more fall-like weather. And then the weekend looks like mid to upper 60s and sunny skies, overnight lows in the upper 30s Friday night, but still no freezing temperatures in the forecast, which is brought to you by Patent Pest Control. These warmer temperatures, especially overnight, they're going to keep the bugs active. I've noticed there's a lot more bugs than I feel like normally are in mid-November. Call Patent Pest Control today. No contract obligations. 931-247-0781.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
Somebody said those dead votes are expensive. I don't think she paid for the dead votes. I think she didn't get them. See, a little short. Let's break here.
Do you want to know what what has struck me most outrageous?
What struck you most outrageous?
That her campaign manager, is that who they?
It was her communications director.
Her communications director had the audacity, the nerve to get on television
CNN
and say out loud that Joe Biden should step aside.
Which that's not necessarily that outrageous. That part.
To let he should have stepped aside.
Oh, a long time ago.
He should step aside, making Kamala the president, so she would get that. She would get first female.
He and then Biden could, and he was trying to be like, and that way Biden could continue to be the, the innovator and leader and blah 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 or whatever he was saying that he, and then allow
he
the
could
first
make
woman
that
president.
happen for her, and I'm like, she hasn't won.
Well, I want to be president.
Anything.
But they treating it like it's student body president over at the high school. It's the president of the country, and they're like, you should quit and let her do it. Let her try.
So she can say she did it. She worked hard.
And they'll launch her campaign in 4 years. And I'm here to tell you, buddy, she ain't going to be campaigning in 4 years. Yeah. So we've done the Prater's Read. Did that one. I got a very busy day. I got a busy week.
I'm going to start tallying throughout a show how many times you complain about your busy day on air while we're here.
I may watch Mike Tyson I think that's Friday, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I might like to watch that.
I would too.
One of the, and I don't mean to say this and be just, I don't know what the word is here, but one or two things are going to happen. Tyson's going to destroy him quickly, or Tyson may die. Like, I don't know what, like, literally, I don't know what's going to happen. One of those two, like, he may just, I don't know how healthy he is. Like, I feel like he's in good shape. His videos.
The Paul guy's very young.
Yeah.
You lose things as you get older. It's just part of it. But Mike Tyson has a level of crazy that could trump youth. I don't know.
Yeah. He's nuts.
He said.
But then some of his videos I've been watching is like just his.
He looks young.
Yeah, but I'm not his training videos, like his interviews. He doesn't sound right. Like he doesn't. Like worse than normal. Like, he never sounds right. Spinal. He never sounds right. But he like he sounds like
I think
he had a stroke or something. Like something don't sound right.
I think he's trying to be more mellow.
Yeah.
He's trying to be more.
Well, that's not. And he's going to lose because he doesn't need to be mellow.
I think it's in there.
He's got to be crazy.
I want Mike Tyson to win.
Oh, badly. I hope he kills him.
I don't. No, don't
Not
say
literal death. I just mean boxing. boxing death. I hope he gets in good. He said, I think I'm going to hurt him. So I do hope that happens.
What does it come on?
It's a Netflix.
You got to pay for
I'm
it?
sure you got to pay for it.
We got something Friday night?
We don't. No. Not that I'm aware of. So we may watch it. But Holly, it probably will come on to about 11. Maybe not literally 11, but it'll be at least after 9, 10 o'clock. Those fights don't come on till late. I hadn't looked. Y'all tell me what time it comes on. Not the undercard or whatever. What time does that come on? That's it. I used to watch some UFC fights. And I can't stay up to the main event hardly.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually is. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Back on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, Josh and Holly getting you to work. For those of you who are working today, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, we are glad to have you with us. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including M-Sculpt Neo. Get those muscles you've always wanted. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. In-office treatments. All right, we got games here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's get those fired up. 728-1320. Get your phones ready. You got a chance to win some prizes on the stupid silly stuff.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid silly stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. They can take care of all of your alignments. They got the tires ready for your holiday trips. Make sure you got a new set of tires on the vehicle. Custom exhaust work, which is really hard to find really anywhere, but they do it right here in Manchester, and they're one of the best around. They get people from all over coming to see them for their exhaust work. They're at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary. Those owners and techs at Freedom Automotive, look, they're local. You know, they're going to go eat the same restaurants as you. Their kids go to the same schools, play on the same ball teams. So they're going to go the extra mile to make sure you are a satisfied customer at Freedom Automotive. Holly?
50% of car owners feel like they can do this repair without having to call a mechanic. What is it? 50% of car owners feel like they could do this repair without having to call a mechanic.
I like when we have questions like this because it's narrowed down so much to start that the guesses are generally in the ballpark, right?
So you like easy ones?
No, I'm just saying sometimes when the question is a little more broad, we can get some really off the wall things. But today should be at least somewhat easy. Morning, Joe.
Change the headlight.
Good guess, but no, it's not change a headlight. Change a headlight.
One headlight.
I did that on my truck when I didn't realize it needed those whatever crazy expensive bulbs. You know, not the $15 bulbs, no, the $80 bulbs. Morning, Joe. Hello?
Change the oil.
Change the oil. Not it.
I love the South.
I thought oil would be the first guess. I was sitting there in my head. I was trying to, arrange what would come first. Morning, Joe.
Change your battery.
Change the battery. Good try. But no, not it. It's not change the battery. That's gotten more difficult with the newer vehicles. I don't think it's as easy as it.
You know what
used to
I'm
be.
scared to death to do? Jump
She-
off a
she-
battery.
she doesn't wanna jump.
I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be Marv on Home
Home Alone
Alone
2.
when he gets electrocuted. That's what I think is gonna happen.
No, it's not. Morning, Joe.
Change the windshield wipers.
Change the windshield wiper. That's more difficult than it needs to be. That's not it. Morning, Joe.
Replace the starter.
Replace the starter. Well, that's deep right there. Can you replace a starter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this guy knows his cars. That's not it. Good try.
To me, a starter is the button you push when you get in.
Yeah.
That starts it. Something's wrong with my starter.
Oh, we've had some good guesses. The stupid silly stat today. 50% of car owners feel like they can do this repair without having to call a mechanic. I'm here to tell you, I've never done this.
I have. No, I haven't.
I was like, that doesn't sound
No,
right.
I helped my uncle make this repair when we were broke down in a Piggly Wiggly parking lot.
I feel like I would need to. If I could YouTube it, I probably could figure it out. Morning show.
Change the tire.
Not it. Good try.
I'm surprised that wasn't guessed sooner.
Morning show. Hello?
Hello?
You have a guess?
Yes.
What is it?
Change your tire.
Good try. It's not it, though. Good try. Thanks for playing. It's not change a tire. It's not change a
Her
tire.
dad or somebody in the background
heard it
say something about speakerphone.
Heard that. Morning show.
Change the brakes.
Brakes. Good guess,
Not it.
not right.
Thanks for interpreting. Morning show.
This is Garrison. Can I please guess?
Garrison. Sure, Garrison. Take a guess.
The modal?
The motor. Not it. Good try. That's a big task there to try to change the motor.
50%.
I need to get a Millie's Auto Repair on that one. Morning show.
A tune-up.
What'd you say?
A tune-up.
Oh, a tune-up. No, not quite. Right. That's a little too broad. A little too broad there. That can include a lot of things. Morning show.
Replace the belt?
Replace a belt. Good try, but no. I can't believe I haven't got this. I figured we would get it by now.
Shout out to Graylin, who's playing along this morning.
Morning show.
Change the spark plugs.
There it is. Change the spark plugs. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. Well done, Brandon. Yeah, change the spark plugs. 50% of people feel like they can do that themselves. I'm not one of those. I don't feel like I can do that myself. Come on by. I got you a shirt.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. So, yeah, I've never done I've done headlights, done oil, change a tire. I've done all those. I've not done the spark plugs. I'm sure it's doable. I don't know. I mean, I know it's doable, but I'm sure it's doable for me.
When my uncle and I were broke, I don't know if we were broke down or he just decided that's where maybe it was next to a car part store. I don't know. But I can remember being in the parking lot and it was hot. But he was showing me all the parts to these are spark plugs and all you do to change them. He was showing me so it didn't feel like I was in the desert, no toys or anything.
Right. I wonder if spark plugs are like everything else on the car, like they're more difficult to deal with now, more expensive, like the newer technology things, or is it still the same thing?
Is it like replacing a fuse?
Are you asking me? Because I don't know.
I'm just asking out loud, I reckon. Somebody could call in if they wanted to
Yeah.
and tell me. I don't know. I can't remember like he told me at the time, but I can't remember. I feel like it's just like replacing a fuse.
I could put water in the radiator and antifreeze. I could do that. I know not to touch that when it's hot.
I can remember we had this old car that overheated like constantly overheated. I'm talking smoke. Well, I can remember
That's a good way to blow it up.
being little and my mom having to pull over in front of these people's houses and get their hose pipe and put water in the car somehow. I don't know. I didn't get out of the car. The hood was up and
Seems like we're all out of water here. Just needs a little drink.
oh, my car's thirsty.
You had one that overheated when we first got together. We had to deal with.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't. Of course Holly doesn't remember that. That's okay. But you did. We had to drive all the way back from Murfreesboro on 41. That way, we didn't want it to overheat on the interstate, so we took 41 back. We made it back. As long as you were driving, it was okay. It was when you stopped, it was having issues.
Golly, I don't remember that.
We went to Murfreesboro to get the boy on a bicycle.
Oh, that was for his 5th birthday.
Yeah, I've got a good memory. So,
Like 14 years ago. I don't know.
because then we got in a fight because we stopped. We were over there like you're going back where Toys R Us was, and there was an Arby's there and a KFC, and we were waiting on the car to cool down so I could deal with it, and it couldn't really do anything with it. It overheated. And so I wanted to eat. I wanted KFC. Holly wanted Arby's, and turned into this whole fight. But I think everything had already. It was summer. It's hot. It's July. The air conditioner on this thing ain't working right. It's overheated, and I'm having to spend money. So I already was in a bad mood.
Why didn't we both just go to the separate, we were given that car time to cool off, you say?
Yeah.
Why didn't we just go our separate ways at that point, and you eat at KFC and me eat at Arby's?
I don't know.
That seems like that would make the most sense because they were next to each other, right?
When it was across the street.
Okay.
The things you fight about sometimes. All right. We got more things to do today. Congratulations to Brandon, our winner on Stupid Silly Stat. We got more games later. Name that tune. What's up? What's the rest of the show? What do we have? We don't do Monday's Misconnections anymore. Sometimes I forget what's in the back of the show sometimes.
I've got music, trivia.
Okay.
And some other things.
Well, good. Holly's got it planned out. We have the news break here. Let you know what's happening in the community. And we got more morning show when we come back. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. And his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great. But I want to tell you real quick about Dirtworks. So now's the time of year to do any excavation work at your home. A lot of people are planting grass, things like that. But maybe you have water runoff problems, or water standing next to your house or running under your house or just standing in your yard. That's going to create mosquito problems. It's going to create, if it's near your house, it's going to create foundational issues. Fix that with Dirtworks. They're like the skilled surgeons of the excavation world. They'll come in, they'll fix that issue for you. They can bring in dirt. They got all these excavation tools. They'll make magic happen where you didn't think that it could. They can install drainage systems, cut in driveways, clear land, do sod work. There's really anything when it comes to excavation, they can do it. Give them a call today at Dirtworks, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. And they're online at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, WORX, the number 4, the letter U.com.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by...
Check and make sure Holly did her job. Okay. Nope, this is last Friday's song. I still see Coward of the County. Hey, in case y'all missed it earlier, here's a video of Holly trying to play basketball with Olivia Vincent, a senior at the high school who's going to play at Lipscomb. You see, she's quite the athlete. Break her ankles. Olivia's taking it easy. Holly didn't do the song at all. Well, good thing it's a long break. It was a good effort she gave. Break her ankles. Olivia's taking it easy. I'm just glad Holly didn't foul her or hurt her or something. So I'm just glad you didn't foul her and hurt her or something.
I wasn't going to touch her at all. I wasn't going to hurt her.
Philip said I'd be wheezing if I tried to.
Students currently attend Manchester City Schools. Dr. Vaughn indicated that 5 years ago, the student population was around 1,400 children. The stipends are based on a comparison between the actual Tennessee Investment in Student Achievement Allocations, or TISA, based on prior year data and growth comparison allocations, which
yeah.
Year student data non-virtual students and is measured at 5 points.
Okay. Well, he was giving me issues earlier. Yeah. Now somebody's touched something in here.
As shown in the map in this news story on our website at thunderthirteen.com, survey that collects input from residents on the types of projects that should be considered and how proposed recommendations should should be prioritized for both the state and county roadways in the study area. The plan is to run the survey for a month. The survey uses questions such as, how would you prioritize safety projects? The survey does ask your age. The survey also asks, when considering how Coffee County should prioritize safety projects, to indicate how important the following criteria are to you. And you can select up to 5 types of safety projects that you think are most important on Coffee County roads. Participation in the survey is encouraged. Find the link. This news story on our website at thunder1320.com. To complete the survey, you'll need to know which district of Coffee County in which you live, and you can find that now in the news story as well. The Tennessee Department of Transportation
We fixed it.
fourth annual No Trash November returns this year with litter cleanups and new rewards program. TDOT's campaign announces its fourth annual No Trash November, a month-long statewide initiative encouraging Tennesseans to participate in cleanup events in their communities. Last year's campaign included more than 150 events with over 2,200 volunteers who collected more than 86,000 pounds of litter from 6 roadways. In partnership with Keep Tennessee Beautiful, Adopt a Highway participants, and youth groups, including Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, the initiative encourages residents to join existing public events or host their own community cleanup in November. Groups that collect the most litter will be recognized in 4 categories: Keep Tennessee Beautiful affiliate, Adopt a Highway group, youth group, and neighbor group. Participating scout groups will also earn a Nobody Trashes Tennessee patch. Find a local cleanup and register your group to participate in No Trash November.
I'm kind of light on the weekend birthdays. I usually have more.
This local news update is brought to you by your hometown grocery store. Spring Street Market on sale this week. Charmin Essentials Spider Rolls, Vegas Top Round Roast, and whole country hams. See the great prices and the full sales ad. Visit thunder1320.com.
This is Lady Raider basketball coach Joe Backo, and I want to tell you that I've traded in my Lincoln for a King Ranch Ford F-150 I bought from Thomas White and the boys down in Al White Ford in Manchester. This is the 3rd vehicle me and my wife Carrie have bought at Al White. Let me tell you, these guys treat you right every time, and I got a great value on the trade. Al White Ford in Manchester really cares about our community and our athletic teams. When it is time for you to get a new ride, go see them at Al White Ford Lincoln on Hillsborough Boulevard. And tell them Coach Joe Backo sent you.
Anybody else like on Sunday, you're like convinced that you're going to have the best week, most productive week, and then on Monday you're like, I don't want to do anything. Is that just me, or is that pretty common? She's in there doing some work. She thought she did on Friday, but she didn't do on Friday. But she'll be back. She's back. Welcome back, Holly.
Thanks, Josh.
I see things moving in. I see it. We got it.
We need to show, if we're going to show that video of her scoring on me, we need to show the video of me almost scoring on her.
You almost.
Yes, I did. It touched the rim.
Holly.
I touched the backboard with it. It almost went in.
Holly got the ball and just immediately chunked it up. She didn't even do anything. She's like,
I juked her.
No. Veterans Day, Monday. Holly and Josh getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you,
Buddy.
buddy.
You forgot to say buddy. It's become the thing now.
Thanks, buddy.
It is Veterans Day, so the banks are closed. I got 14 different texts reminding me that the bank is closed.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know. It's closed. Very good. But we're open. Well, the morning show's open. The business offices are closed today, but we're open.
Everybody that gets those texts that has to go to work today are like, yeah.
Yes, it's another reminder. I know. I get it. You're closed. It's fine.
Stop bragging already.
Schools are open today and in session, so heads up if you're driving through the school zones. That's legit. Sometimes I go through the school zone and I'm like, are they here? Like sometimes in the summer they're still on, and I'm like, I don't know. Do I go slower or no?
Yeah.
My favorite thing about the breaks is no school zones.
Mhm.
I feel like even if I come to work, I feel like I'm off of work if I don't have to deal with school zones in the morning and the afternoon. It makes my leaving so much easier. It's not so crowded in town. Like from 3 o'clock, really 2:45 to 5 during a school day, you can't get anywhere out here from where I am.
You love not having school zones so much that when it's the summer and you don't have to slow down, do you flip the school off as you ride by?
I do.
Just maybe that flashing light.
I do. Yes. Driving the regular speed limit, yelling out the window. All right, we've got games to play. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Emsella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. No procedures required. It's just in-office treatment. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. All right, Holly, what are we doing here? Is name that tune?
Yeah.
Chance to win prizes?
I got a little snippet of a song. Going to play a 1, 2, and then a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out the name of the song, give us a call on the Ben Longman hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320. Give me the exact right name of the song and the artist for a chance to win what, Josh?
So I got some Black Rifle coffee,
Okay.
which is good. Patriotic company, good for Veterans Day prizes.
I love it.
Name this tune. 728-1320. I was talking about being able to get out of here in the afternoon. Somebody said, no, it's ridiculous. Need a stoplight out here. I don't know who that was because I can't see the comments today, or can't see who's making the comments. Christy said that. So, leaving this building, we're on Oakdale Street. We're right in the school zone for Westwood. So I know better. I have to leave by 2:35ish, or wait till 3:30. There's no leaving in that hour, really, 2:30 to 3:30. But that's like, it's not just here. It's all the side street traffic. Everybody's cutting through all these side streets, and you can't get out. Like I want to cut through on Oak Street over by like the Golden Gallon or the Circle K.
Yeah.
And it'll be backed up because people are cutting through like the MacArthur Manor Street to come through. So it's backed up around that curve, but sometimes both the S curve all the way. People trying to get out that way. Morning show.
Is it Moody Blues by Elvis?
Not it.
Good
guess, though. That's a great guess, and I can see where that sounds like that. Good try. Call back, try again. Back to name that tune. 728-1320. Right answers get Black Rifle coffee. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. I would not have known this on the 1 second. When I heard Holly getting it fired up in there, I thought it was a different song. So good pick. The beat here sounds like a couple of different things.
Yeah. I've been trying to make it a little more difficult. I'm tired of people calling in on the one. First caller, 1 second, can get it. Drives me nuts.
That usually only happens when I pick out the song.
Go to the 2.
Now you get a little more there. Morning show.
Is it Blue Christmas by Elvis?
Not it. It's not an Elvis song. I'll go ahead and give you all a hint there. Good try. It's not Elvis at all. We won't break out Christmas Name That tunes until after Thanksgiving. I'll go ahead and tell y'all that. We've put our trees up. Holly's got a lot of the presents wrapped.
Subject y'all to my.
We're not going to make y'all listen to Christmas music until after the Thanksgiving holiday. With Thanksgiving being later this year, I feel like it kind of shortens the Christmas window.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Thanksgiving is a touch later than it normally is. So we got our stuff up early. Maybe we'll break out our Christmas stuff a little early around here. I don't know. We haven't put up our station tree. It's not up yet.
I just feel other folks don't want to see. Not everybody wants to see Christmas right now. There are those that are traditionally.
I like Christmas music, but I think we just wear it out so hard for the amount of time we have it that when Christmas is over, we're done with it.
Yeah.
I like the traditional Christmas music.
So I don't want to subject anybody up here that is like, wow. I don't want to
And
see that.
then I also like my Christmas trap.
Some people get.
There's the 3-second clip for you. It's as much as I got for you.
Some people get.
728-1320. Name that tune. And I got some Black Rifle coffee for you. Had some guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines, but none of them have been correct.
I may get a new tree for the station this year.
No, the tree we got is fine.
It's like it was $15
No,
from the
it
dollar.
was $25.
And it's like got pipe cleaners for limbs.
Who cares? Nobody's ever here.
I'm here.
What time are you leaving today? You notice she didn't answer. She just responded back with a she didn't want to give.
He knows I hate that when he's like, how long you staying today? I'm the winner on Name That Tune today.
Somebody said like Hallmark playing Christmas movies before Halloween. Are they seriously playing Christmas movies already?
I refuse to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Wife already ordered our family matching pajamas. Who said that?
I'm going to guess Dr. Carmine. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see anybody's comments today. We continue to have some software glitches. Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin!
3-second clip. This is about it. Nobody gets it here. We're going to move on. 728-1320. Your last chance on Name That Tune today.
Some people get.
Play it one more time. Hit it again.
I just played it.
I know. Let them take it in.
Some people get.
Do we know
That's
what
all
that-
you're getting. No guesses on the text line.
There's somebody going to try. Morning show.
Sounds like Frank Sinatra.
Do you know the name of the song?
It is Frank Sinatra, but what's the name of the song?
Two words.
Oh, good try. I'm losing him. He's turning the radio up. Morning show.
That's life.
That's
Yes.
Life by Frank Sinatra. Yes, it is. What's your name?
Maddie Scott.
Maddie Scott. Good job. It's That's Life. Did you know that all on your own?
No,
I got some help. Okay.
my grandma knew it.
Your grandma knew it. I was like, I don't know that Maddie knows a lot of Frank Sinatra.
That's okay. She does now.
Good job, Maddie. I have coffee for the winter, but if you're not a coffee person, I'll hook you up with a shirt.
That'd be good.
Okay. We'll get her
Well,
a shirt.
I'll get her a shirt and I'll get coffee for Grandma.
How about that?
I said that's life.
Good job, Maddie's grandma. How about that? It took some. We had some. It's a good one today. Maybe one of your best ones. We had them fooled. They were trying. Couldn't get it. Congrats to Maddie.
I like that one.
Yeah.
There will be sometimes when I'm doing certain things. Sometimes when I'm cleaning or just trying to feel relaxed. I've got bubblegum oldies.
She likes bubblegum oldies. She's a bubblegum oldies kind of gal.
I just but basically anything on the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. That's probably the best soundtrack of all time. I love anything on that. So this is kind of one of those songs that is just kind of makes me feel mellow. But then there are times when I'm cleaning, like rage cleaning, I put on Megan Thee Stallion, and that's it. I'm in a different headspace then.
Clearly.
Like you've probably done something to irritate me, or if I'm getting ready to go out on like a night spent like with the friends or something, Megan Thee Stallion. But if we're on a road trip to do football, it's like 90s alternative. That's all. The end.
No, please tell everybody what your different music moods are and when they come. Now, everybody's day is made.
When I get off the air, it's Megan Thee Stallion.
59 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios here at Thunder Radio. We're seeing some sunshine out there. That's good news because it was gonna be a little bit later in the morning. The weather service was saying the clouds are going to clear out. So if we get these cleared out a little earlier, hey, we may get a little warmer today than thought. 70 degrees is the forecast high, but we may get up to around 71 or 72 with a little bit extra sunshine. 42 overnight tonight, mostly clear, and a little cooler on Tuesday, 65. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Do your Christmas shopping local. I'm telling you right now, Amazon not sponsoring your kids' ball team. They're just not doing it. But, you know, the local shops of the world are, like Wisteria Hill Boutique. They're involved in the community. They're part of the chamber. They do things locally, and you can help them by shopping there. 205 South Woodland Street. Check out their inventory. You can also check out their Facebook page. They do a really good job updating things there. Wisteria Hill Boutique. It is Veterans Day. Well, how about a little music? Yeah, a little music. Crank it up. Morning show here till 8:30. James Brown.
I think of Rocky.
It's Rocky.
When he's coming out.
If she's with Josh, it's Wallen. That's true. It's all Wallen.
That's true.
Also, when Zach Bryan's girlfriend's with him, it's Wallen. Apparently. That's funny. Let's see. What are we doing when we come back, Holly?
I thought you said on Mondays we were going to talk sports.
Okay, so at the 8 o'clock hour, we'll talk sports. I need to see how your picks did.
We could do that. We could do my picks recap and talk a little bit about sports.
Usually we do that at 8.
I know, but I thought we said on Mondays because we were going to invert it.
No, we're going to do Let's Get Lyrical here and then sports at 8.
Okay. Well, then I'm not doing Let's Get Lyrical. I've got music.
Music trivia.
Monday music trivia.
It's Music Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll see how your picks did. Not good, I don't think.
Gambling is hard.
Hear that, kids? Yeah. Hey, when I'm typing in something on my phone, I see what I want, and by the time I click on it, it's moved to something else. Like, I don't like that. So she missed. She had Syracuse plus 1.5, and then they lost 37-31. She got the Ole Miss one right. She had Ole Miss. She got one. What's the Iowa State Kansas score? Iowa State lost by 9.
Did what today?
NC State. Ooh. She had NC State. And then Colorado. That's 4.5. Texas Tech. I think they got that one. No. No, she got that one. You got 2. You were 2 and 3 this week. So improvement. Improvement. Went from 0 and 5 to 2 and 3. I mean, it's baby steps, Holly. Baby steps.
You may have a lot to do today and you may be busy, but I have to go to the grocery store, so that trumps anything that you've got to do today. hate grocery shopping. I hate it so much that sometimes when I'm there and after I filled my buggy, I want to just walk away from it and leave and say it's not worth this. I'm just and leave my buggy there and walk and go home.
Seems extreme. At least you wouldn't overreact.
That's why I feel like I need to do it early so I can just get it out of the way.
Yeah. Understandable. Got ball tonight. 6.
Yep, at Westwood.
Westwood. Yippers. And the Westwood Coffee Middle play tomorrow night. Again. At the high school. Steer's calling that game. I'm not calling it, but I almost wanted to go see my table set up. I mean, I know what it looks like.
Well, I'm going to be there, so
Are you
might
gonna
as
go?
well. Yeah, I'm going to go.
I don't know.
Any opportunity I get to
You get 2 teams?
yeah, it's worth it. Also, I need to find the middle school wrestling schedule, and I have not seen anything on swim, but apparently I covered a meet last year on this day.
Okay. Oh.
Which is the hardest. That's the hardest sport to get
Yeah, by far, it's not even
photos
close.
of.
Not even close, is it?
Sometimes I'll get done taking pictures and I'm like, okay, I got some good ones. And the kid will pop up from out of the water. Won't even be our school.
A great shot of this child from Franklin County. But people from other schools like our stuff too. And you get emails from people from other schools and they'll be like, you got any pictures of my kid?
Yeah, I had a guy, I took a picture of his son during
It was black.
during a football game. And he was like, this is a really cool shot. Could you send it to me? I want to have it blown up and give it to my wife for Christmas. I was like, he's like, I'll pay. And of course I'm not going to. So I emailed him the high res version, but I went to his Facebook page later to see, and he had posted the picture, but he didn't like tag Thunder Radio or anything.
You got to start saying no payment, but please give us photo credit if you post it online. That's all you got to. You just got to start saying that. Now that's the payment. Just give us photo credit. Tag our page, please.
Well, he said he wanted it to blow up and print.
Yeah, but they still may post it. It's a digital image.
I know, well, he didn't post the digital image. He took it off the. He had already had that posted when I went and looked.
Oh, he'd already shared it.
Yeah.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Yes. Morning show with Josh and Holly, Veterans Day edition. We're glad you're with us on this beautiful Monday. You know, I need some breakfast.
You do?
I do. I need some breakfast. In my normal stop, like Common John Brewing Company, they're not open today. So, and Mercantile also not open today. So I'm going to try something else. But I do want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company in Manchester, 210 Woodbury Highway. Get on down there and see them. You know, they're not just brewing beer. People, there's still that misconception. They've been here for 4 years now? I feel like.
It's the same year that we started.
Yeah, I think around 4 years.
No.
They started that next fall. That's when they opened up. We'd been here.
Okay.
Yeah. There's still that misconception that it's like a bar or it's a beer joint. It's not the case. Yeah, they brew beer there, but they serve food. They've got regular drinks. They got great coffee, good breakfast down there, Wednesday through Sunday. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway. And it's not too early to start thinking about Christmas gifts. Holly's already got her Christmas gifts. A gift card, Common John Brewing Company, is a great gift card, a great gift because people can use that gift card for a lot of different things. They can use it for drinks. They can use it for food. They can use it for merch down there. They got good merch that people like. Holly's got a Common John hat on right now, actually. So a gift card is a great item for Christmas. Some people don't like to do that. They want a tangible thing, and I get it, but it's a great way to shop local at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. Holly, we got another game here. It's game day
Yeah, it's
here on Thunder Radio.
Music Monday.
Nice. Nice effects. How do we play?
It's just music trivia. That's it. I've got a trivia question. If you can call in and give me the exact right answer, then you win.
Oh, how about that? Black Rifle Coffee for the winner. 728-1320. If you can get the exact right answer of what Holly's looking for here, go, Holly.
What was Madonna's first top 10 hit? What was Madonna's first top 10 hit?
728-1320. First person with the right answer going to win some Black Rifle Coffee and bragging rights for the day. Losers get to call back and try again. Morning show.
Like a virgin?
Good guess, not right.
Not right, Holly said. Good try. Call back and try again. I don't have the answer
I'm
over here.
texting it to you right now, buddy.
So I'm flying blind right now. I don't know. I'll just wait patiently.
What was Madonna's first top 10 hit?
728-1320.
Don't Google it. Don't you Google it.
You just better Google faster than everybody else.
Don't.
Morning show.
Material Girl?
Good guess.
Not
Not
it.
right.
Good try. Not it. That is not it. Morning show.
Holiday.
Holiday. That is the right answer. What's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Good job.
Ralph is just tearing it up lately on the games. Well done, Ralph. I got some Black Rifle coffee for you, okay?
I've got 5 bags of that. Thank you anyway.
Okay.
Wait, by the time you start brewing that.
He likes playing.
Oh, yeah. Have you
Yeah,
you-
have a good day.
You do too. I'm just going to ask if he's brewed any of that lately. Bring me some by. Google says it's borderline. Is that a borderline? Is that the name of a song? Or
I think so.
somebody said I had to Google it. I don't think I've ever heard that song. That's the point. It's tricky trivia. Tricky
Is that-
trivia
is that-
on Music Monday.
Can you play it? Can you play it for the folks? Do you think we have it?
Hang on. I don't.
Because I feel like I know it, but now I'm second.
Oh boy.
The one that I think I know goes holiday, celebrate.
How do you not?
Is that not right?
How are you not that confident in your game when you started?
I didn't have to know the answer. I had the answer. Let me see if that's it. Yeah. Come on. That's right.
Holly's just like holding it up to the microphone with her phone.
We know that, right? The character on Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. He sang that.
If I've got it, I don't think I get it to play or not. That one, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna mute you on the videos. You know, I mute the videos sometimes and let some of the music play, but I won't know if that plan is actually working for about 3 years because I get alerts from Facebook on a music violation from 2021, 2020, 2022. Like I'll wake up one day and there'll be like 15 violations on my page and I go to look and it's like from 3 years ago.
Such a rule breaker.
But I'm not.
Girls
a lot of them
like,
are your
girls
TikToks.
like bad boys.
I am a rule breaker actually. I told Holly and the kids I was going to get a sleeve tattoo and they just laughed. They just laughed at me.
The girl was like, I'll get a tattoo before you will.
And I get home one day with a sleeve tattoo and I wrote it right in on a motorcycle and y'all are going to think, haha, it's a bird.
It hit my, you see that?
There's a bird whacking our window out here. Scaring Holly a little bit. Which one do you think I would do first? Get a sleeve tat or a motorcycle?
A motorcycle. I feel like you could.
I don't like the permanency of a
I feel like you could justify a motorcycle being a better investment.
Be good on gas.
Good on gas.
I could write that off probably. Business motorcycle. It's the Thunderbolt.
Travels well in heavy traffic. You know,
Yeah.
people just kind of.
Yeah. I could wrap that thing with Thunder Radio stuff. The Thunderbolt. Drive it around. All right, we got birthdays coming up from the weekend. I'm kind of light on the birthday list. I have birthdays.
I have a couple for you to add.
Okay, well, we'll add those. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. That's next. 728-1320. Call them in.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve?
Surprised your hem sleeves don't get flagged for the guns. That's right. What birthdays you got? Birthdays?
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't know if you heard me.
Just give me a second. Tanner
What day?
Darty today.
We got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. What, you got to tell me the day?
Today.
Well, you didn't tell me that. Yeah.
And also, his name is Kaysen Shores.
Today?
Today.
Got it. All right. Good, Holly. My left knee hurts. Must be about to rain. It does hurt. I don't know what. Oh. If I start my day with some good breakfast, maybe I'll be more efficient.
What you craving?
I don't know. Something unhealthy. Certainly. Maybe Paco's. A good breakfast over there.
Eggs are not bad.
Yes, eggs with the potatoes and the chorizo are bad. Have you seen the? I saw this on Outkick this morning, which is always some good stuff on Outkick. What did you see where Nick Bosa got fined the money for wearing the Trump hat? But then they got a sack yesterday, and him and the whole 49ers defensive line did the Trump dance, which I think is great. Which is funny because they all have way more rhythm, so it's hard for them to do it that bad. But they were trying. Horrifying deathbed confessions gone viral.
What?
Horrifying deathbed confessions that people have posted on Reddit that their family has made.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know. I just got a little sample for you because we got to do birthdays next. But these are pretty good. One of my uncles confessed to having 2 other children with another woman. He thought he was going to die from COVID. I guess he felt the need to come clean. He didn't die. That was back in 2020. There's still a ridiculous amount of drama happening over potential inheritances and whatnot. Take it to your grave is a thing. Paco's hobo. Yes, it is. That's what I get. I get the half. No cheese, though.
I don't think you're allowed to say hobo anymore.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio morning show, y'all. Let's celebrate. It's a Monday, so that means weekend birthdays, too. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. Call them in anytime at 728-1320. But right now, you can do live on-air shout-outs if you wish. At the end of the day, at 4:30, Tiffany's going to be on Connecting Coffee County, and she will draw for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. We'll draw for 3 winners today. And at the end of the week, we draw for a cake. Elijah Cuff won that cake last week. You could be the winner today. All right. Saturday birthdays. Happy belated birthday, Lily Scott. Happy birthday to you. And Noah Halfaker. With the birthday. I'm not going to lie, Holly. I started off with Noah. Couldn't read the last name, so I switched. Noah, I'm sorry. I meant Lily Scott. Yeah. And I was like, give me a little extra minute to try to read that other name. Sunday, We've got a few. I think whoever this handwriting is whoever's writing this is fired. I can't read the first name. The first. I know it's Ronald. What's the last name?
Clover.
Clover.
Clower.
Clower. See, that's what I'm talking about. I know a Ronald Clower, so that makes sense.
It's Clower.
But it didn't really look like a Clower. Ronald Clower, Elton Stewart, Gary Benton, Kaylee Rossman, Roger Steele, all with birthdays on Sunday. So happy birthday to those people. And somebody in that group's going to win a slice of pie. And on this Monday, Vicky Cope, Tanner Darty, and Kason Shores. Happy birthday to you. All right. So, again, you can add to the birthday list. We also want your anniversaries. At the end of the week, we draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement from our friends over at the Mossy Pot in Manchester. Holly, any celebrities?
Leonardo DiCaprio turns 50 today.
Great actor. Stay out of politics. Most of them. That's how I see them. He's very good
at acting.
Yes.
He's in a
very
lot of
versatile.
A lot of the P. Diddy party pictures.
Maybe in a lot of P. Diddy party pictures, and I'm
Yeah.
not surprised there.
Well, I don't think he's ever dated a woman under 23. Like
Under or
I mean
over?
over 23.
Yeah, okay.
Like they're mainly all under.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot that comes out that P. Diddy may end up like Jeffrey Epstein. That's all I'm saying. But as far as his acting, I like to separate the things. You know, people are like, I'm not going to listen to so and so because of their politics. I'm like, I like the music, you know, and it's like I try to keep it separate. But anytime like Wolf of Wall Street is some of the best. Holly hates it. I love that movie. Love that movie.
Yeah, I guess all the lying and the stealing and the cocaine and the I guess all of it is that.
It's meant to be
That
abrasive
movie
that way.
gives me anxiety.
It's based on a true story.
I know, that's why it like makes me anxious that people live like that.
Yeah.
It's very crowded and
I
there's a lot of
appreciate the
yelling.
salesmanship that happens in there.
I guess I don't. Ugh. Demi Moore turned 62 today.
So where she's in a new series
It looks pretty good.
called Landman with Billy Bob Thornton and John Hamm. Like that's a pretty good cast there. Starts next weekend.
John Hamm.
Who was it? Was it the girl one? There's somebody that was like you were talking about John, or maybe it was a friend, but they were like, "What's the big deal with John Hamm?"
It was my sister.
Your sister.
We were
Oh
on
yeah, that's what it was. And I was like, I think a lot of people are into John Hamm.
I'm into John Hamm.
So then I wanted to come to Holly's defense. I was like, John Hamm's a good looking guy.
They don't call him John Hamm for nothing.
Morning Show Overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. Interest rates are on the move. The economy. I know a lot of people. I've seen realtors making posts about this. A lot of people say, I'm going to wait after the election. I'm going to wait after the election. And we all know what that meant. We all know what it meant. Now's the time. Now's the time to refinance. Now's the time to get a new home. Now's the time to move. If that's what you've been looking at. New Haven Mortgage is the team that you want on your side. Over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. Online at newhavenmtg.com. These are actual people in Manchester. You can go talk to them. 1300 MacArthur Street. Go by and see Heather Phillips and her team. That's newhavenmtg.com and MLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.
I gotta shut these curtains. All right, while we wait, let's watch Holly do basketball, huh?
Stop. Nobody wants to do it.
Break your ankles. Olivia's taking it easy.
Again, I had onion pits. I told.
It was hot in the gym, though. It was very hot in there. I was sweating when I walked in. Catch Me If You Can is one of my all-time faves. I loved Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can. Holly don't like that one either. Like I like that.
Okay.
It's a great movie.
I like him in The Departed. I like him in Titanic. I like him in
I like
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island's good. His versatility is impressive.
I didn't like him in that movie Don't Look Up. I didn't like that.
I know, well, that was dumb. It was supposed to be dumb, I think, but I didn't like that, and I didn't like I didn't like Inception.
I like Inception.
It just kind of Catch Me If You Can is good. I love that. When I saw it in theaters, I think like his ability to smoothly like play a liar is probably telling, I guess. But he's very good at it. I'm trying to take notes. Dirt works again. Wolf of Wall Street is probably still my favorite. I love that movie. Welcome back.
You know what I should have did? When I was playing offense, I should have turned around and like put
Use that booty.
yeah back like that, backed it up that way, and then shot. Yep.
She still would have took it from me.
That's why I shot so fast.
As soon as you get the ball on offense, she just is like jump before she could get close enough to her to block it. Been funny if it would have went in though.
Oh, it almost went in.
And it did not.
Yes, it did.
It banged off the top of the backboard. It didn't come close.
No, it almost went in. It touched.
It didn't touch any rim. No rim was touched.
I'm watching it. I'm gonna see.
I don't know if I got the camera up there fast enough to see what it hit because you fired that thing up
It
there.
did. It landed on the rim.
Did it?
Watch it.
I filmed it horizontal, which apparently is a no. It did hit the rim. I'll give her credit there. She hit the rim. She shouted buckets as she shot.
It would have been cool if it went in.
Buckets. She said, you can hear Vinny laughing.
Hattie.
Buckets.
I didn't look when I shot.
That really threw her off when her eyes weren't looking at the goal.
I sent it to you.
Oh, you want me to do something with it?
No, you just have it now.
Oh, okay. That'll really mess with the defender when you no look shoot. I think I'm gonna put Wolf of Wall Street on my TV back there and work today. I'll probably sell the most advertised I've ever sold one day. You're gonna be like, what happened? I'm like, that's just a little motivation. John, I've had something come across my desk that I just had to tell you about. I like what's the other guy that's in that, one of the main ones, the
Jonah Hill.
I love Jonah Hill in that.
Jonah Hill's a turd.
Morning, Joe.
Yes, just wanted to give a birthday.
Birthday, all right. For today?
Yes, today.
All right. What's the name?
Richard Turney.
Richard Turney. Oh, all right. I got him down.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right.
Bye-bye. All right. Let's see here. See, like I want to play Born in the USA here as a bump back because it's Veterans Day and all that, but it's not really supposed to be a patriotic song, but people see it as a patriotic song. But, you know, Bruce Springsteen, I think, was supposed to leave the country or something because Trump won. I'm going to play it anyway. I pay my bills. I play my BMI bills. I play his music when I want to and where I want to. How about that? Oh, Butch Jones, gross. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Glad to have you with us. Veterans Day, Monday. Josh and Holly, glad to have you with us. 6:30 till 8:30 Monday through Friday. Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. I was be remiss if I didn't remind you about Dirtworks in Manchester before we get started in this segment. People have issues with water standing around their home, or water getting up under their home, things like that. So even water standing anywhere in your yard causes mosquito problems. Get that gone. Dirtworks can completely change how the water runs at your property. 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. Morning show.
Just left the Coffee County Administrative Plaza, and even though the county offices are closed today, Dennis Hunt's there with the foyer open, so people can go in and visit the veterans photos that are on the walls in the Administrative Plaza.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us. That's great news, and hopefully people will go by.
He's there right now and got it open for a while, so lots of photos of Coffee County veterans there, and it's a day to go see those.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me know.
That.
All right. Bye.
All right. You heard that. And I think I saw that on Facebook too. So yeah, a lot of the county offices, or I guess all the county offices, are closed. But if you go by the mayor's office, the county mayor's office at the Administrative Plaza, 1329 MacArthur Street, as you just heard the caller say, Mayor Hunt has that building open. There's a lot of pictures of veterans in the hallway out there. They got a huge section out there where they've started adding those, and you can go on by and visit. How about that? So do that today and check that out.
It's good of him to do that.
Yeah. Holly's locks. We started this 2 weeks ago where Holly locks in her picks for your football weekend. Last week, not this past weekend, but last week, her first week, she was 0 for 5 or 0 for 6. We picked a lot, and she was 0 for, did not get one. Now this week there was some improvement. She was 2 for 3. She was 2 and 3. So she was 2 for 5 in her picks. So she won 2, she lost 3. So if you parlayed that, tough luck to you. But if you did them individually, you got a couple of wins there.
Hey.
Yeah, it depends on how people picked them out. The people I know picked them as parlays, and it didn't go well. So
sorry, guys.
Just to recap, Holly had Syracuse was 1.5 point underdog, and they lost by 6. So you lost that one. They need to lose by 1.
And they lost by 6?
Lost by 6.
Oh.
If they lost by 1 or they won the game, then you would have won your pick. I have to explain the way it works to Holly pretty much every time. Ole Miss, she got this. Ole Miss was a 1.5 point dog.
People gave me a hard time about this pick.
They won by quite a bit. I can't even remember the score. They beat the brakes off of Georgia there at home. So
how's my brother doing today? Has anybody checked on him?
I think he's fine. Welcome to Apathy World. Iowa State was a 2.5 point favorite, lost by 9 to Kansas. So they needed to win by 3 or more for you to win that pick. And they lost by 9.
Okay.
So lost that one. She also lost this one. NC State was a 3.5 point favorite over Duke. Lost by 10.
Golly.
They needed to win by 4 or more, and they lost by 10.
I don't think I underperformed. I think these teams underperformed.
Clearly. And she did get this one right. Colorado was a 4.5 point favorite at Texas Tech and won by 14. So they took care of business there. So Holly.
Is that the one Deion Sanders runs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they threw the tortilla shells on the?
Yeah, and Travis Hunter picked one up, put them in his pants.
I saw that.
He picked up a tortilla shell and stuffed it away for later. I'm gonna eat that.
I thought he was just kind of like trying to clear the field. He didn't have pockets, so
there was a bunch of them.
He put it in his pocket.
No, I think he was gonna eat that.
He ain't gonna eat it.
He may have been hungry.
I saw where the Sanders son
got into it with a ball boy.
I didn't see that. Yeah. I saw where it looked like he picked one of the tortilla shells up and signed it with a permanent marker.
Well, then him and another one got into it with the ball boy for Texas Tech. He didn't even do nothing.
Why would you say anything to the ball boy at all?
I don't know why that's even a thing.
What do you feel like he was?
I've just seen this clip one time. It's not enough to really, but it looked like he was out of line.
Okay.
They walk around with a chip on their shoulder quite a bit there in Colorado. It's an interesting approach they have. So that's about it on Holly's Locks.
Yeah, the other sports thing I wanted to talk about, and
Titans lost.
I sent you the video clip to play. It was
Oh yeah.
it's the pilot's communications with like
Yeah. This is great.
air traffic control, letting them know that they needed to land because the Auburn basketball players were fighting on the plane.
Yeah. So we got the audio. Is that what I'm looking for here? All right. So this, and what's funny is Auburn went on to win that game. They were playing Houston, and I think Houston's was ranked higher than them, and they went on to win the game after they finally made it there. But yeah, this is the Holly was saying the pilot communication here. Let's see if I can get it to play.
I'm so just anxious about flying that if I saw somebody flying on a plane, it would just throw me
We have got
over the
an edge. altercation on board. We knocked to declare an emergency and land. We got a bunch of basketball players fighting. The flight deck is secure. The threat level is contained for the moment. We just had police on the ground, and we had 2 players that got into physical altercation. Clothes were ripped, and 1 bloody player. We have got an altercation on board.
We got clothes are ripped and one's bloodied. They had to land the team plane because they got into a fight
Oh man.
on the plane. And then they won the game.
Them fighting on the plane, to me, being as scared as I am about flying, would feel like if I was in a rowboat with them and they were fighting. That's how scared I would be. Not saying that their fighting would cause the plane to tip, but in my head at that time,
it would.
I would feel like they're going to throw us off kilter. I know that's not
reasonable.
I know that, but also there's another side of me that says I don't like that. It seems unsafe.
Yeah. I wouldn't like that either. I just think that's like, how does the Auburn coaching staff feel about that?
Yeah,
like we had to land a plane because you're fighting.
Right.
Do we know who the players were? Did they ever say?
I didn't see. I need to go back and look and do some investigation on.
Like, you better hope you're not player number 14 and 15 on that roster, because I mean, if you're the best player on the team, you're going to get away with this.
Yeah.
But if you're 14 and 15, you're looking for a new team. And I'm not saying that's right, but that's just how the world works.
In other sports news over the weekend that I happened to catch, you remember Frankie Muniz? Frankie Muniz. He was on Malcolm in the Middle.
I didn't watch a lot of Malcolm in the Middle.
He was also, I think he was on an episode of Criminal Minds or something. He's done some things here and there, but I didn't realize that he's a NASCAR truck series driver.
Okay.
Like, that's what he does. And he's going full-time next year. He's going to be a full-time NASCAR
I didn't know that.
truck series driver. I didn't either, but there was a race this weekend, and there was a wreck, and he was involved in it. He's fine. He got out and was limping, but they said he's fine. And I just was like, little Malcolm driving fast cars.
Yes, you never know what they go to when they leave the TV. Some of those people that these sitcoms and things that are pretty big, and then you don't see them forever.
See 'em.
Yeah. Freshman forward Ja'Kai Howard and senior forward Jaheim Hudson.
So a freshman and a senior?
Yeah, these are the people that were in the fight.
Okay.
They did not play Saturday in the game.
Okay. Are either one of them normally starters? Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn. I'm looking. I don't know. There were 2 games into the season, so I don't know. I don't know Auburn's roster. They beat Houston. They didn't win the game. Yeah, I like this. An audio obtained by CBS News. Oh, like that was hard. It's on TikTok. Like CBS News is like an audio obtained by CBS News from the pilot.
We should start doing that. An audio
obtained by Thunder Radio.
Obtained by Thunder Radio. All I did was find it on TikTok.
I know. Both players were barred from getting on a second flight.
Okay. I
She
like
left the
that.
airport later Friday night.
I love that.
Yeah.
You,
So Howard, 19, was the 2024 Kings Hawaiian National Slam Dunk Champion.
okay.
Hudson, 22, played for 2 seasons at Georgia and 1 season at Southern Methodist before transferring to Auburn. This is his 3rd college.
He's the is he
The senior.
I was going to say he's got to be the senior.
The senior, yeah.
When you said
Neither players are starters.
slam dunk winner, I imagine that would be a senior, but
No. So basically, they don't know how to act. Neither players are starters, but they did get some playing time. You're not allowed to fly on the next plane. You ain't getting on it.
I love that approach. You're gonna act like a turd, go lay in the yard.
There was a video. I wish I had it with me now. A flight video I came across on TikTok where a lady was kicked off the plane because she sat next to a Trump supporter and started harassing him.
I saw that.
And they came and her poor husband, who she was with, they were at his mom's funeral, I think.
Yeah.
And they were flying back from it or flying to it. I don't know which one.
He tried to stay out of it.
He just sat there and just
looked
you could tell he's dealt with this before and he didn't know what to do. But she started wearing out somebody for being a Trump supporter. Just started.
Yeah.
And the flight, they kicked her off the plane. Good. Get out of here. The poor husband was trying to fix it. He's like, can we just move seats? I promise she'll be quiet.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let him. Kicked him off the plane.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him.
I felt bad for him.
Mama just died, and
I know.
Now he's having to
His
deal with
wife
it.
is nuts.
What was the point of that? Like, do you think
she just sat down next to a person with a Trump hat or a Trump shirt on and just started,
do you
you're the
think
devil.
that you're going to change? Like, oh, okay, well, crazy lady on the plane's yelling at me, so I'm going to change my opinion.
I know.
If anything, that's going to make him bear down.
Right. I'm going to Trump even harder.
Yeah.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, Overdrive Finance by New Haven Mortgage. Weather forecast for the next couple of days. Today's going to be nice, 70 for the high. And actually, they were calling for these clouds to hang around a little longer. It's already sunny here at the studio, so we may get a couple of degrees warmer. 70 degrees for your forecast high. 42 overnight tonight, mostly clear. You notice that's a little cooler than it has been overnight. 65 on Tuesday for your high, so a little cooler there. 42 Tuesday night. Then Wednesday, down to around 64 and overnight low 47. We see a 70% chance of rain Wednesday night, lingering around into Thursday morning, and then cooler. Thursday, Friday, the highs are only 62. Friday night low drops to around 37, 38, but still will stay above freezing. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. No contracts. Call Tyler Patton today. 931-247-0781.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in Southern Middle Tennessee to guide you every step of the way. At New Haven Mortgage.
All right, guys, don't forget, Mercantile is doing their Thanksgiving bundles. I guess there's been a really high demand, so they want you to call for that. They got somebody, I know they're closed on Monday, Tuesday, but they have somebody there taking Thanksgiving bundle orders. So call them about that. 723-2491. So call the cafe for all of that. Reminder here on the bundles. They serve 5. The small bundle serves 5. It's $112. The large bundle serves 10. It's $220. Each meal includes sliced ham and oven roasted turkey, cornbread dressing, mashed potatoes, creamed corn, green beans, gravy, cranberry sauce rolls, and pumpkin squares for dessert. You can do additional desserts, and they usually have additional sides you can order for additional price. So call them at 723-2491. I'm going to end the Facebook feed. We'll finish radio up here. Y'all have a good day. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Say bye, Holly.
Bye, Holly.